Math Academy. Today we are going to discuss about some important topics on general awareness for the upcoming SSC CHSL examination. So let's move on to the first question. So we are discussing some economic based questions first. So let's look into the very first question. The first question is, in which of the following market forms a firm does not exercise control over price? So in which of the following market forms a firm does not exercise control over price? And the options are monopoly, perfect competition, oligopoly and monopolistic competition. And the answer for this question is perfect competition. So perfect competition is a marketplace where a firm cannot exercise any control over the price. So in a perfect competition market, we have a lot of buyers and sellers. There are numerous buyers and sellers present, and they are all well informed about the market. So we can say that all the elements of monopoly are absent in a perfect competition market. You can't find any kind of monopolistic elements in this kind of market. And when coming into the market price of the commodity, as the market has a lot of buyers and sellers, no individual buyer will be able to control the price of the commodity. So the price will be beyond control of any individual buyer or seller. Now let's look into the second question. So second question is, which one of the following is not an instrument of fiscal policy? And the options here are open market operations, taxation, public borrowings and public expenditure. So in the given options, the element or the instrument which does not belong to fiscal policy is open market operations. So then what are the elements or which are the major instruments of the fiscal policy? One is budget. Budget is one of the most important instrument of fiscal policy. Followed by budget, you have taxation, and you can have public expenditure there. Then again public works and public borrowings. So all these four are the major instruments of fiscal policy. So they are budget, public works, taxation, public borrowing. It is also known as public debts and public expenditure. So these are the four instruments of fiscal policy. So one which is not an instrument of fiscal policy is open market operations. Now let's look into the third question. So the third question is, which one of the following is normally found in urine? And you have got four options here. The options are blood proteins, creatine, red blood cells and white blood cells. And your answer is creatine. So creatine is found in urine normally. And high levels of creatine in the bloodstream and urine, it can be an indicator of some kidney diseases. Now let's look into the fourth question. So the fourth question is, the thymus gland produces a hormone called dash. And your options are thyroxine, thymosin, thyronine and calcitonin. And the hormone produced by thymus gland is thymosin. So your answer is option B. So thymus gland is located behind the sternum and in between lungs. So the thymus gland is situated behind the sternum and it is between lungs. And thymosin is the hormone of thymus. And thymosin stimulates the development of T cells. Thymosin stimulates the development of T cells. Now let's look into the fifth question. So the fifth question and sixth question is based on Indian Constitution. So let's look into the question. So the first question is, in Indian Constitution, the method of election of president has been taken from which country? So we have adopted the method of election of our president from the Irish Constitution. That is, the answer is Ireland. The method of election of a president is adopted from the Irish constitution. So, which country means the answer is Ireland. Now let's look into the sixth question. Sixth question is again based on constitution. So let's look into the question. It is, what is the literal meaning of the term quo warranto? So you will be familiar with the word quo warranto. Quo warranto is a writ, and quo warranto literally means by what warrants, or what is the authority. By what warrant, or by, or what is your authority. These are the meaning of the term quo warranto. So why is this writ issued? This writ is issued with a view to restrain a person from holding a public office to which he is not entitled. That is, the writ requires the concerned person to explain to the court by what authority he holds the office. So, quo warranto means by what warrant, and this writ is issued to restrain a person from holding a public office to which he is not entitled. I hope the video was informative for all of you. So if you like my video, kindly share it, subscribe to channel, also like the video and leave your valuable feedback also. Keep watching Bharat Academy.